tough is Ricky Carmichael. I'm telling you, with a cracked bone in the top of his hand, he's taking on Travis Pastrana and the rest here in San Diego. We're off and running. Power 8 hole shot goes to Kevin Windham, number 14, but it's Travis Pastrana taking the lead in the whoops. Oh, he takes a giant leap. LaRocco, Ferry, and then Ricky Carmichael. Each whoop, slowing down, Windham in third, LaRocco in fourth, and still Carmichael in fifth. Never won here in San Diego.
Has Travis ever led a 250 race? Main event, I can't think of it.
I can recall him coming up and challenging.
He's got to keep his cool right here. He believes in himself. He's got to just let Velleman.
Of course, would get a nice edge in that points lead over Carmichael. The chances are it won't stay the same. A 20.
John Bonner looks like a broken leg for Lamson. A broken leg.
Oh, Velleman just passes Travis Pastrana.
Leads right there. He's got his teammate on his tail. That doesn't make you that nervous. He knows what Windham's all about, what he's capable.
Oh, this could be a great finish. 15 laps to go still.
Something about this blind wine, man. This guy is just getting better and better and stronger all the time.
David Velleman still with a lead on Pastrana.
Here's event here for Travis. He crashed several times getting to the main event and had that horrible crash in the first lap of the main through the whoops. A year later for Travis, much smarter rider, and he's got a shot to win the whole thing.
Only first-time winner in 250 action in San Diego.
You can see how much Travis has closed the gap. Velleman's Jeremy won't quite get lapped this week, so he did a little better, but still not nearly the kind of back.
White flag for Velleman. He won in San Diego 2000 and came back in Phoenix, Minneapolis, and New Orleans.
Corner. One more lap, pulling out all the stops.
2 straight weeks, Jeremy.
Cannot afford one mistake. Damon Huffman right there, number 20, the only lap rider between him and the finish line.
Tracks that he can't see. The competition, David Velleman, his second consecutive victory of the season. Momentum on his side with a second consecutive win. Slaps the palm of Travis Pastrana going.
That was a tough race, you know. I saw Ricky was third, and the guy was still the same, and I knew Travis was going to be dangerous for the ring, and with the lappers and stuff, it was very difficult, but I'm really happy. The bikes works great, and you know, the track was really tough, and I'm really happy to win 2 races this year.
Good job. Get back into the championship fight. This is your favorite.
Yeah, Travis, his lap times in his heat race a full second faster than anyone else, and he was just out there having a good time. Look how relaxed he is. He's making gestures to the guys out there with the 30-second card.
250 action from Anaheim. The Power 8 hole shot.
Travis right back there in third in good position.
Michael Byrne, another great start. He's in second place.
Travis gets around him already, so here we go again.
Pastrana took over things. Look at the competition behind him. Michael Byrne.
This is perfect for Windham. They were trying to keep him relaxed. He has the same problem Jeremy has. He gets tight. He can't ride to his potential. He knows Travis isn't going to do something stupid. They got a big lead over Roncada, who hasn't really been a threat in the first couple of races. So,
and 13 rounds in a season. He's known for a late start on the season, not this early. Last year, he had 4 podiums, including 2 second places.
Really thought Travis would have closed the gap by now. So Windham is riding well. Travis is kind of glancing over his shoulder, and he's got that whole whoop section lead on third. There's no pressure from behind yet. No Carmichael, no Velleman. Ridiculous. It's so high. But if you're not riding perfect right from the beginning, that's what happens. You just go backwards in a hurry.
Honda stopwatch. Now, Pastrana puts the challenge to Windham.
Hander. Travis decided to change his line. Everyone's been running the left. Watch Travis. The last lap, he ran the complete right side, and he made up time. Really different lines out there from Kevin out front, and still keep with him in the same pace. So Travis, very versatile. He's got a lot up his sleeve.
You watch, this isn't going to last long.
Too patient, he thought, huh?
It looked good when he tried it. There he goes.
Pastrana in the whoops with Windham, his teammate. making it interesting. The crowd now starting to anticipate. Wyndham by the barn. Pastrana over the finish line jump. This is a 20-lap main, it should read.
Experimented around. As soon as he noticed that Kevin was starting to struggle just a little bit, Villeman getting into third. A few things. Wyndham will be able to watch Travis and maybe keep pace with him, and they'll put themselves in first and second.
Back to an entirely different race in which we left you. David Villeman has taken the lead when Pastrana went down.
He's entering the 3 plateaus after the sand. He gets a little off timing there. He's lucky he didn't get hurt. He was able to bail out of that and save himself.
Ricky Carmichael is still trying to come up through the pack. He's in the top 6. As Pastrana, there you see him, battling through this race course. Villeman likes to know where he is. LaRocco, Villeman. LaRocco, incredible.
And Travis Pastrana picks up third.
LaRocco, the checkers. And Pastrana got a third.
Ramsey's front end washed out with 2 turns to go.
I believe he was fourth, yes. LaRocco, Villeman, Pastrana, Carmichael. Ramsey picked up and got a 5th.
I know you didn't get another good start, but man, you fought your way up through. What did you think when you saw Pastrana land there?
Well, I was thinking good because I didn't know if I'd catch him. He got out and he's been riding really good. So I was glad to see he was up, but I was glad to see he was behind me.
So close to that first win.
So close and yet so far away. Man, I was cruising out there. I felt good. The Suzuki's doing good. Kevin and I got, back out in front, so I felt really relaxed, and my big feet went and hit the neutral, so I flipped over the bars, but I'll be back for next weekend.
Some of the big stories happened this morning. One of them, Travis Pastrana, just this far away from his first 250 win, had his problems in practice, David.
He did, and I was looking right at it when it happened. He was going over the big triple jump before they entered the tunnel, and he landed with his leg out, which would have worked fine if the bike didn't wash out, but it did. Twisted his knee, and he's had ice on it and a smile ever since. But that's just Travis. He smiled. It takes a lot to slow this kid down, but it's his confidence that I'm concerned about. It's going to be Travis Pastrana and Ricky Carmichael. These 2 guys have the most motivation.
And the main event underway. Oh no, that's Fonseca. Fonseca on the 2-stroke number 24. My mistake. McGrath in second place. David Villeman in third. Jeremy McGrath makes a great pass to the corner. The fans are standing on their feet. They want to see this kid come through.
Lost some time.
After a third in the opening round, Fonseca, that injured elbow, it flared up in a slump. Oh, out of sorts. Fonseca, that gave the break for
that. He tried to create something. Now look where he is. He's lost all those positions. It looks like even to Travis now. That's the kind of race that these guys don't want to have to spend any time in at all.
Pastrana fishtailing through the woods a minute.
Set up all during the offseason. McGrath versus Carmichael. We're getting it.
This was a race, of course, that Carmichael dominated. Wisely goes it back.
Watch the whoop section as they cross the starting line over the tunnel.
Carmichael, clean pass. Pastrana moves into third. Villeman back to fourth.
Jeremy had to do it after the finish line jump. Ricky was all over it. But Jeremy's smart. He's been around. He's won 7 of these championships. He should be able to just get confident.
Travis Pastrana with Villeman just waiting in the wings. Here comes Travis. Travis makes the move. Travis in the second place. Since 1976, the defending champion has always won a race the following season by the 5th round.
And I had a feeling that if Ricky was able to get himself into the lead, having to pass a few guys, notice that everyone expected, this could be the turning point for him.
The 9th lap of 20, so we're nearing the halfway mark.
A little bit on the mind of Travis. He knows he can't afford to worry about that too much. He's trying to catch Ricky. And he is.
And now here, he's trying to catch up with the leader, Ricky Carmichael, who Carmichael now is gaining his confidence back. You see, his 40 look at Carmichael's bike. It looks a little different to me now from the start of the season.
Well, I think they're riding it a little bit higher. It was so low for Ricky Carmichael. He's very familiar with this sandy clay type soil. So is Travis. Very similar to what we'll see later in the season.
Ride with Davey.
Guys, one name we're not mentioning is Tim Ferry, the Yamaha factory rider. David Billiman's teammate crashed really hard in the semi-race.
Going after the defending champion, Ricky Carmichael. 1 lap to go.
Pressure off. Now, the only thing that's really in question, as long as Ricky stays upright, is can Travis hold on?
With the French great Jean-Michel Bayle on the all-time Supercross win list. 8th place, the Checkers. A jubilant Ricky Carmichael.
Very exciting race right there in the beginning.
Wow, it was amazing. People going everywhere, and Ron kind of scared me a few times, but he went down instead of cleaning me out, so I got to thank him a little bit for that. But man, just rode a pretty smart race for me. I mean, I didn't fall or anything, and got out to a decent start with my Sobe Suzuki Michelin, so we'll see. It's another long season.
And you've had 3 consistent finishes on the podium 3 weeks in a row.
3 podiums, that was my goal coming in, but now I want to win. So it's good. There's a lot of great competition, though.
Good job, Travis.